Dear friends in the Dhamma, as we grow older, we begin to see what the young often cannot. Life isn't about adding more. It's about letting go. We arrive in this world with empty hands, and we leave the same way. In between, we often collect far too much. Possessions, memories, opinions, identities, and sorrows. These burdens weigh down the mind far more than the passing of years. It's not age itself that tires us most. It's what we refuse to release. So today, I'd like to offer a different perspective on staying mentally sharp in our later years. It's not about puzzles or memory tricks. True clarity comes when the mind is light, unburdened, and fully present, like a leaf floating on still water. 1. The mind as a garden, not a library. Many people think of the brain as a library. The more we store, the sharper we stay. But I invite you to see the mind instead as a garden. A garden thrives not by hoarding weeds, but through pruning, watering, and basking in the light. In your 70s, 80s, or 90s, it's not the time to cling to memories. It's the time to care for the mind gently. Pull out the weeds of regret. Water your days with joy and let mindfulness shine like sunlight. A calm and peaceful mind in old age is a gift, not only to yourself, but to everyone around you. Like a banyan tree, it offers shelter to others. 2. The story of Sādhanā the weaver. Let me share a story. Sādhanā was a poor weaver who lived on the edge of an ancient city. By age 78, she had lost nearly everything: her husband, her home, even her sight. All she had left was her loom, a clay bowl, and the memory of a monk who once taught Dhamma in her village. Though nearly blind, she continued weaving by the window each day. One day, a young traveler passed and asked, "Old woman, why do you still weave? You can't see, you have no one to clothe." Sādhanā smiled, "Because weaving keeps my mind from unraveling." "You mean it distracts you?" he asked. She chuckled. "No, it reveals me. Each thread I pass through the loom is like a breath in, out. I follow it. I forget myself. I let go of the past. I don't weave cloth. I weave emptiness into beauty." The traveler sat beside her and listened. That day he didn't learn how to weave fabric, but how to weave presence. Years later, he became a monk. He often said, "My deepest wisdom didn't come from the monastery, but from a blind weaver who showed me how to let go." 3. What truly sharpens the mind. If you wish to keep the mind clear as you age, remember this. It's not stimulation that sharpens the mind. It's stillness. Not trivia games, but moment-to-moment awareness. When we're young, we gather knowledge. As we age, wisdom comes by distilling that knowledge into silence. Like gold purified by fire, the mind becomes radiant when it sheds what it no longer needs. So ask not, "What more should I learn?" Ask, "What can I release today?" 4. 3 practices for an unburdened mind in old age. Here are 3 simple ancient practices to keep the mind light and clear. I reflect on impermanence, anicca. Each morning before your tea, gently reflect, everything is passing. This body is aging. This day is a gift. May I walk it mindfully. This reflection isn't meant to sadden. It awakens the heart and sanctifies the day. The one who remembers impermanence isn't heavy, they're fully awake. D. Offer loving kindness to yourself as an elder. Many people over 70 carry old regrets, mistakes, missed chances, words left unsaid. But the Buddha didn't say, "Punish the past." He said, "Let go of the unwholesome, nurture the wholesome." Each night, place your hand on your heart and whisper, "Dear body, thank you for carrying me. Dear mind, thank you for surviving. I forgive what was. I release what cannot return." These words soften the knots that fog the mind. T. Listen to silence. In later life, noise becomes tiresome. But don't just turn off the TV. Turn on the silence. Each morning, sit quietly. No chanting, no reading. Just listen. To what? to what's not being said, the breath, the birds, the space between thoughts. Old age offers a gift youth cannot, silence that comes without striving. Use it. 5. The trap of I'm too old to practice. One of the mind's saddest lies in old age is this: it's too late for me. Too late for what? To awaken, to love, to forgive, to begin again? The Buddha welcomed everyone, a murderer, a thief, a courtesan, a king. He never said, "You're too far gone." He simply said, "Come, sit, see." So I say to you, it is never too late to become the light you've been seeking all your life. 6. The parable of the clay pot. A monk once held up a cracked clay pot and asked, "Is this pot broken?" "Yes," his student said. "It leaks." He smiled. Yet each morning it catches the first rays of sun, and each evening it holds water for the deer. Its cracks make it humble, but its purpose remains. You are not broken because you're old. You are useful because you are cracked. Don't measure your mind by its sharpness in debate. Measure it by its gentleness in silence. 7. When memory fades, let wisdom remain. Many elders fear memory loss more than death, but the Dhamma offers this comfort. Memory is not wisdom. Even if names fade, even if yesterday's lunch is forgotten, if your heart still knows kindness, stillness and patience, then true intelligence remains. There are monks who forget rules, but live with such grace that their very presence becomes a teaching. Let your presence teach. Let your silence teach. Let your patience teach. 8. Your last years can be your brightest. A candle shines brightest just before it goes out. The final chapters of life can bring a clarity that the middle years could not. No rush, no ambition, just being. This isn't decline, it's arrival. Don't waste it on bitterness. Sit, be still. Watch your thoughts like a river, and realize at last, I was never the river. I was the sky watching it pass. An old woman lived near the sea. Each evening she sat outside and listened to the wind. Her neighbors called her strange. One day a child asked, "Why do you sit in the cold wind every evening?" She smiled. "For 80 years I tried to control life. Now I let the wind teach me. It comes, it goes, it whispers, it howls, but it never stays." The child sat with her. Years later, as an old man, he too sat in the wind and whispered, "Thank you, Amma." This is the gift of a wise elder, to plant trees whose shade they may never sit under. Dear friends, aging is not the enemy. For the wise it is the harvest. You've planted so many seeds. Now rest in the golden field. Let the mind be still. Let it grow vast. Don't ask it to remember. Ask it to awaken. Don't demand brilliance. Invite beauty. And when your time comes, may you leave like the wind, gentle, free, and having touched many leaves. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.